Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. Let's be honest, we all have our morning routines. Maybe it's hitting the snooze button 3 times, wrestling the dog for a spot on the couch, or perhaps for millions of us, it's settling in with a cup of coffee and tuning in to Good Morning America. We love our familiar faces, don't we? They're like extended family, bringing us the news, the laughs, and sometimes those much-needed moments of genuine, unscripted humanity. So when George Stephanopoulos, a man whose presence on our screens has become as reliable as the sunrise, suddenly stepped away, you could practically hear the collective gasp across the country. Where was George? Was he okay? What was going on? And then a new face appeared. Not just any new face, mind you, but the Joe Buck. Yes, that Joe Buck. The legendary sportscaster, the voice of so many iconic moments in football and baseball, now sitting at the GMA desk alongside Robin Roberts and Michael Strahan. It was a moment that made you do a double take, a delightful curveball thrown right into our morning routine. You could feel the buzz. Social media lit up. Joe Buck on GMA? This is unexpected. I wonder what he'll say. And let me tell you, what he said was absolutely refreshingly real. I don't know how you do this every day, Joe confessed, a wide, genuine smile spreading across his face as he looked at Robin and Michael. He wasn't just saying it, you could see it in his eyes. The early hours, the constant flow of information, the quick pivots from hard news to a heartwarming story, then back to a celebrity interview. It's a whirlwind. And for a guy used to the rhythm of a game with its defined start and end, the relentless pace of live morning television must have felt like a completely different ballgame. His admission wasn't just a throwaway line. It was a moment of connection. It was a candid peek behind the curtain, a reminder that even the most seasoned professionals on our screens are, at their core, just like us. They have moments of awe, of genuine surprise at the sheer dedication it takes to do what their colleagues do. Think about it. We all have those days at work where we look at a colleague and think, how do they do it? How do they juggle all those tasks, maintain that level of energy, or handle that pressure with such grace? It's a feeling of admiration mixed with a healthy dose of, I could never. And Joe Buck, in that single relatable sentence, articulated that exact sentiment for an entire nation. It was humble. It was honest. It was, dare I say, charming. He wasn't trying to be George. He wasn't trying to be the seasoned morning news anchor. He was Joe Buck, a master of his own craft, stepping into a new arena and admitting with heartfelt sincerity that he was impressed. He even joked about trying not to drive the ratings into the ground, a self-deprecating touch that just solidified his instant relatability. And that, my friends, is why moments like these resonate so deeply. In a world that often feels polished and performative, a moment of raw, unvarnished honesty cuts through the noise. It's a reminder that behind the perfect hair and teleprompter, there are real people doing incredibly demanding jobs, and sometimes they're just as amazed by it all as we are. George Stephanopoulos is undoubtedly a pillar of Good Morning America, and we all look forward to his return. But in his temporary absence, Joe Buck delivered something invaluable, a moment of genuine human connection, a shared understanding of the sheer effort that goes into the daily grind, and a humble acknowledgement that some jobs are just plain tougher than they look. It made us smile, it made us feel understood, and it reminded us why we keep coming back to GMA every morning. Because sometimes it's those unscripted, perfectly imperfect moments that truly make our day.